Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we'll be writing a small piece of code which convert text file into PDF file, and we will be using Golang in particular. So let's just begin with it. So here, let's just create the file PDF. Just let's name it PDF only. That's much more convenient. So let's clear it. Let's add a mod file also. So mod. I just named it randomly. So without any further ado, let's just begin with it. So package main will be importing few other another package also. First one is FMT to print all the stuff. Then another will be io.auto outfill. So it is to read all the file as we are going to be taking input from a text file. It would be helping us in that. So it is io till then log file, a log package for logs. And there is another package that would be required to convert all the to operate all the functions related to PDFs. So let's just do that. To get that, we have to write in the terminal, go get github.com forward slash then num dash code slash ofpdf. So here will be we have added a package that would be helping us in writing code related to the PDF. So it is giving me kind of error. Okay, I have made a mistake here. So let's just change it. So the name is Jung. So I wrote it like Jung. So right, we can see that the code is the package is added. Now we just have to add this package over here. So that's it. So we have added all the packages that we need for this particular code. So moving further, let's just begin with our main function. So let's initialize our file. Let's just name it file only. And the data we'd be feeding in would be from a file named test.txt. This is the text file that one which we are going to be converting in further code. So now to get all the content, we'd be including another variable, and if there is an error, so for that as well. So now to get all the data from that file, we just introduced another function that is outil.read file. This will read all the data from file file that is our text file that we have introduced before. Going further, and if there is an error, so let's define in case there is an error, that is the error is not equals nil. So what would we do then? So at that time we would just print whatever the error was. So the most in this case the error is most probably be the file not found or something like that. So let's just write that. So that's over. Moving further, now we have to define parameters of PDF. So let's just define that and name the parameter equals to PDF only. Now the package that we have imported that comes into work. So here is it. So here will be depending what kind of PDF we are going to make. Like what are the page parameters. So like if you want to if you want it to be imported, so P. Otherwise L if you want it in lines. The dimension on what dimension we want to work on. I like in mm, so I will be working on mm only. You can write centimeter or inches or whatever you like. And the type of page size. So it is A4, and then in the end there is a font size. So for this, you need particularly a directory installed. So most of the people watching this video won't be having a directory pre-installed. So I'm just keeping it blank. And there is another way to do that. So I will be using that only to add page here. So this function just adds the page, and after that, as I said, we have to mention all the text that is going to be in there. Set font. Empty. No. What would be the font? I say Arial. And then, if you want it in bold, then just type B in the blank space. It would be bolded. Then the size, what size you want. So here we set all the parameters of the text. So now, what would be the length? So that is also important parameter, right? So let's set that. So for a PDF, if you're taking from a whole text, a whole text file, then set multi-cell. Or if you have to just add one line, so just set it to cell. And still you have to give all the parameters. Uh, depth for cell it is quite less. This is the length of the text, length of the string that you want. This is the line distance, and now the source, the string from the variable content. Now, now there are other parameters also, like border settings and alignment settings, then style settings and fittings. So for that we will be just giving it 0 at, as we don't need it, and last value is bool. So let's keep it false. So moving further, now we are almost at the end part. F dot output file, and so here we just have to give the name of our PDF. So I have been naming PDF1.pdf, or you can put any other name in the sorry. And in the end, then if there is an error, so if error is not equals to null, not equals to null, then what? Sorry, then we will just print the error. If you want to add any comment over there, you can go ahead and then error. That's over. So just let this add another comment, fmt println, if the PDF is created. So the PDF. So there is just one thing left, that is the text file that we have initially introduced. So that is something we haven't added yet. So for that, I have already created a text file. So it consists of just random stuff. Doesn't make any sense actually. These are my quick notes from my previous work. So let's just put it in the folder. Actually, the file that is going to be included has to be a local one. That's why we are keeping it a folder. Otherwise, it is a long thing to come. So we have added it. So right now you can see it over here. You can see the text file is added over here, the test file. So here it is. You have seen what the test file was, and let's just run it. So we haven't seen any error as such. The only error is the file is not direct. We can do it later. That is not a big of a deal. So let's just run our code. PDF dot go. Yeah, the PDF is ready. You can see a PDF file is created over here. If I open it here, so the data is not displayable. So let's just open it over here only. So it opened on my another screen. So you can see that the data that I have added initially, uh, yeah, this was. Hmm. Yeah. So the same, so the data that we had initially over here is added over here. Right? So that's it. That was the whole code, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If there are any doubt, please comment in the comment section. If you have any feedback over it, please do so. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you dislike, then hit the dislike button. If you want such kind of content in further videos also, then subscribe the channel. Thank you.